I'm not like a religious Jew, but I am a Jew. I know my history. Rachel Maddow also had Michael McFaul on, who used to be the ambassador, the U.S. ambassador to Russia. Let's hear this genius comment he made.
I was just on Ukrainian television just 30 minutes ago. Brave journalists, just like our team covering the war there in Kiev. And one of the commentators said something interesting about how horrific this war is. And remember, these are people who suffered under fascism, that fought the Nazis. As the Nazis came and then the Red Army came back through. One of the Russian journalists said, there's one difference between Hitler when he was coming in and Putin. Hitler didn't kill ethnic Germans. He didn't kill German-speaking people. I think people need to remember that when we're talking about cities like Kharkiv and Mariupol and Kiev, there are large populations there, up to a third and sometimes as much to a half that are Russian speakers and are ethnic Russians. And yet Putin doesn't seem to care about that. He slaughters the very people he said he has come to liberate.
Whoa. Tells you who gets ambassadorships in the United Corporations of America, because we do live in the United Corporations of America. Yeah, Hitler didn't kill, ethnic Germans other than the German Jews who spoke German, other than the German dissidents who tried to help the Jews, other than the homosexuals who were German. Oh, yeah, he didn't kill any ethnic Germans. I mean, the ignorance and insanity of that comment by the former U.S. ambassador to Russia. And not that Putin isn't deplorable, he is. But there is too casually in our society the evocation of Hitler and the Nazis, when Hitler was a unique evil. Hitler was a unique evil, and the Nazi regime were a unique evil. That doesn't mean what Putin is doing is not horrible. It doesn't mean that he's not killing innocent people. But we cannot whitewash history to gin up fear and gin up ratings and all this, just casually be like, well, Putin's worse than Hitler on this one. And MSNBC tweeted it, what this guy said, and then deleted it, if that tells you anything. Just to give you a little insight into who this guy is, Michael McFaul. Colin, if we could show Lindy Mann's tweet, which showed a DM from Michael McFaul a couple years ago. This is what Michael McFaul had to say in this DM. I guess it was a private DM. I have a job for life at the best university in the world. I live in a giant house in paradise. I make close to $1 million a year. I have adoring fans on TV and 500,000 followers on Twitter, 99% who also admire me. I'm doing just fine without a damn visa from Russia. And I'm not afraid to tweet under my own name. I feel sorry for people like you who aren't brave enough to do so. I wonder if he tweeted that from his giant mansion in paradise. So that's the thinking of this MSNBC guest, who basically says, I've got a job for life at a prestigious university. I live in paradise. I could say what I want, do what I want without any penalty. He later apologized once that private DM came out. Colin, if we have that follow-up tweet from Lindy Mann, I just wanted to show what she said about that. Reminder that all academics live off the backs of tuition, which today is all student loans, which are allowed to be discharged in bankruptcy, effectively living off slave system of debt. Every tenured academic drinks the blood of the youth in order to write BS papers. I don't know if I'd go that far, but does have a point. Does have a point. So that's who said that on MSNBC. Now, do people say really stupid things on MSNBC, on CNN? Have I said stupid things? Absolutely. But that's not a stupid thing he said. That's a grossly, historically ignorant, offensive thing he said. So much so that I believe the Auschwitz Memorial or a Holocaust Museum had tweeted at MSNBC, basically pointing out that this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. It's ignorant as hell. Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in to Status Coup's daily live stream Monday through Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time and Fridays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time.